San Mateo County workers are scrambling to clean up a mess uncovered by the ABC 7 News I-team. Several $1 million worth of precious PPE purchased with your tax dollars left outside in the rain. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ama Dates.
And I'm Dan Ashley. Our Dan Noyes begins our I-team coverage tonight with a story you'll see only on 7. He is in the newsroom. Dan, what a picture that is.
Well, Dan and Ama, we all know how important masks and hospital gowns and other protective gear are as the pandemic surges. This seems hard to believe, though, but top county officials didn't know that thousands of boxes of PPE were moved outside and forgotten for months until I told them. I got a tip on a recent rainy day and went straight to the San Mateo County Event Center, Gate 9, and couldn't quite believe what I found. Thousands upon thousands of boxes containing all sorts of brand new personal protective equipment, soaking in the rain. Stacks of boxes collapsing. Oh, what a mess. Too many to count. Some breaking open and spilling their contents. Hospital gowns in all different sizes. Here's size M. There's large. And of course, here's double XL. I also found pallets of face shields, vented goggles, and various types of coveralls. Boxes upon boxes of PPE just rotting in the rain. How did this happen? Our road to some answers and accountability started with a security guard. Remember, the county owns this property.
Can I help you?
I'm fine. I work at Channel 7. I'm Dan Noyes.
Okay.
I'm just taking some pictures.
Did somebody invite you to come on the property?
I don't need an invitation.
Pardon me?
I'm a taxpayer. I don't need an invitation.
You don't have an event and you are not supposed to be on the property. That's it.
I understand. I'll be done in a few minutes.
Okay, I'll let my boss know.
That's fine. His boss, Dana Storr, CEO of the nonprofit that runs the event center for the county. Why is all this stuff going to waste here?
So, can you stop filming?
No. I work at Channel 7. I need to ask questions.
I understand, but it's not going to waste. It's damaged. It was damaged.
It was damaged or it's being damaged now?
No, it was damaged in a previous storm.
Storr would not provide more details. I later learned the event center moved all that PPE outside in September because it needed the space. And those big storms last October first damaged the PPE.
It's not my property. I can't discuss it with you.
But as the CEO of the event center, isn't it your job to protect the stuff that's been stored here?
It was fully taken care of exactly the way it should have been.
There is no end in sight to the nation's pandemic-fueled supply chain issues, and now it's taking an ugly turn along railroad tracks in downtown Los Angeles. CBS's Lilia Luciano is there and joins us with more. Lilia, good evening.
Good evening to you, Ben. Well, cargo theft is just the latest of a long list of problems that are affecting shipping and causing shortages that consumers have been dealing with for a long time, and that's also keeping supplies low and, of course, prices high. A sea of stolen packages litter train tracks near Union Station in Los Angeles. Thieves adding to the supply chain snarls by breaking into Union Pacific containers, grabbing expensive goods, and tossing the rest.
Everything ranging from washer and dryers, tires, perfume, cologne, TVs.
Railroad officials say about 90 containers a day are hit, and while they work with law enforcement, they're considering diverting some trains away from LA County. Making matters worse for consumers already dealing with a 7% inflation rate, the traffic jams at the nation's busiest ports, keeping some store shelves empty. Product shortages are up 15%.
I was able to get aspirin, and there's only 3 bottles on the shelf.
This as demand for groceries jumped more than 8%, setting sales records in December, with bad weather and Omicron keeping Americans at home with no relief in sight.
The big variable in this is, will consumer spending slow down? Which is, like asking, will the pandemic slow down? If people, start spending more on entertainment and travel and less on goods,
Well, about 40% of all products that come into the United States come in through here, the ports of LA and Los Angeles behind me. And think of this, after making it all the way here from across the ocean and around the world, much of it is put onto the trains that are getting looted up in Los Angeles.
I have never seen this situation happen to us. It happened anywhere in Los Angeles. So this is just unheard of.
The images are jaw-dropping. The Union Pacific train tracks in downtown LA trashed, covered with empty boxes and envelopes, deliveries that have been rifled through and picked over. Rail leaders say train robberies have skyrocketed in the past 6 months by 356% from October 2020 to October 2021 as thieves raid cargo containers on the trains that stop here to unload. And it isn't hard to see ourselves. Saturday, cameras captured looters going through the leftovers, and later, police arresting one person. We're told 2 were taken into custody, though it's not confirmed what they were taken in for. The question some rail leaders have is, how soon will thieves be back?
What my officers tell me on the ground is many times people come back and say, you know, I just got out and I'm back. They can't do anything to me, which I think is just insane in terms of our situation of what we're faced with.
Union Pacific has reached out to the district attorney, blaming lenient sentencing laws for part of the problem, saying its private police force arrested more than 100 people in the last 3 months, but never got called to testify in a single case. Meanwhile, the company is working with its clients to enhance security, testing drones and other high-tech tools. Until something changes, rail leaders say,
we're paying the price as consumers. All of us shop online these days, and this is something that we are also paying the price for.